Fires the three. Here's Bailey, guarded by Doncic. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Fred.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. The three, Randall. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Kuzma outside. Over Randall. Rebounded by Bailey. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Holland can't hit.
Well, it's early on in this one. Only one basket to speak of. There is time to start working together.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Pass to Holland. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 7 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Doncic, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Pass to Towns. Here's Bailey. Beyond the arc. Bailey. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, sweet move. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's the steal. Here's Doncic. And it's in there.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Giddey. Shoots over ball. Back to Giddey. Three-pointer Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
That's great range. Joel Embiid has never been afraid to shoot the three if it's given to him.
Kicks it out Towns. There's the three. The rebound, San Diego. Outside Giddey. Inside. Intercepted. Here's the break. And here's Bailey for three. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Pass to Gay. And he buries his first look.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Towns, right side. Second chance effort. The rebound by Embiid.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Misses from short range. Here's Bailey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. To the middle. 1 second left. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Up 3. After this break.
18.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. There's the triple. The rebound by Shepherd.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
A clear look for Embiid. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Embiid's got his second basket on the night. Randall, right side. The rebound, San Diego. It's Giddey on the wing. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Ivy outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ivy's got his first basket.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Pass to Embiid. And that misses. That would have put him up.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Towns outside. Joel Embiid with the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Randall outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 9.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Giddey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
For 3, Randall. Joel Embiid with the board. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, "I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Fires the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, BA, it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
Pass to Bailey. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. 10 points for him.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. one as they jump out on the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Oh, the shots are falling for Bailey tonight. His energy and focus on offense have been everything we hoped for.
Pass to Clowney. Three-pointer. And that's good. Shepard for three. Shepard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Over to the wing. Back to Randall. Let's go with a three. Drops in the three. Randall's got 14.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Huff. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
San Diego trails by 5. And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Towns. The rebound, San Diego.
Well, he's over, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
And it's good. 2 points. Give him 8.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Randall inside. And here's Bailey for three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And San Diego with possession here. Trailing by 4. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Randall with it. Driving in. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, Randall's so powerful on the take. Really tough for a defender to get in front.
Here's Holland. That one no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The kick out to Ball. From deep. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Towns taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Randall. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. Another shot. And it's laid in by Towns.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Kuzma outside. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. The Luka 3. Money.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, brings it.
Pass to Bailey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bailey's got 18.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Bailey gets it to go.
A confident answer from Bailey, the rookie wanting to prove he can hang.
From deep, here's Doncic. Towns with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Lively with a drive. Towns with a rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Buries it from three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the serve. 11-point game. Doncic punches it home.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Towns with room to shoot.
Anthony Towns.
Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Holland. Now Lively. Covered by Towns. Doncic outside. Yep, that one goes.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kuzma outside. Sinks the tray. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And that is why this team loves having Kuzma. At 6'9", he can really stretch the floor.
Oh, got that one up quick.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Bailey gets it to go.
And you know, Bailey isn't going to pass on those chances. He's looking to make an impact on the arc.
Doncic. What a terrific move that is. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Kuzma for 3. Towns with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out of bounds. It'll be San Diego's ball.
Substitution on the court.
San Diego trails by 16. Pass to Shepherd. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. Here's Flag. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And how about Flag's speed on the breakaway? I mean, this young guy can really move.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. San Diego trails by 18. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Bailey.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Second free throw, no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 19.
49.
We'll get right back to
The visiting team, 68.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see. If there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Well, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And Doncic with the jam.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bailey's got 40 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Wow, that's good. Here's Randall. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Randall with a steal. Here's Bailey. Giddey with a defensive effort. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the serve. Embiid can't hit. Now Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
For three, Powell. San Diego with another miss.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Towns, left side. The rebound by Embiid.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Good.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. San Diego trails by 21. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
Randall with the drive. And here's Flag outside. The three from Ball. Drills it from deep. Ball's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's San Diego with the ball. Doncic outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ball with a steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Out to the right wing. And And here's Flag outside. And it's Giddy with the rebound. Here's the break. From outside the arc. Doncic, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Randall. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim. But some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Outside for Randall. For three. Doncic pulls down the board. Bucket! Straight in!
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Now Towns. Randall outside. From downtown. Oh, no good. San Diego trails by 18. Powell. Cash from downtown.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll give them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
San Diego foul.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Here's Randall.
Second team foul.
Flag. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
3 points.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Flag. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
San Diego ball.
And Doncic, here we go. Jams it home!
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Ball is turned.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Giddey outside. Puts up the tray. No good.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.